Like so many, I was introduced to Ali Bongo via his Shrek of Araby act, which I saw on television in the 1970s. It was zany, wonderful, and completely magical. So I could never have dreamed that less than 10 years later, he and I would be performing together on stages across Europe and around the world. We first met backstage at the Magic Castle in 1980, when a tall, gangly English gentleman showed up at my dressing room door. He began talking very excitedly about my act and was extremely impressed with the originality and specifically the dry ice. That gentleman was Ali Bongo, and to be honest, I had no idea who he was until he introduced himself, and when he did, I was gobsmacked. We next met in 1982 at the FISM convention in Lausanne, Switzerland, where Ali appeared magically backstage once again and was fascinated with the dry ice fog effects I was doing. It was then he confided with me that he had been a consultant for many years on the David Nixon television show as well as the Paul Daniels television shows in the UK. Over the next 20 years, we performed together on conventions and galas from close up to stage, across Europe and around the world. Afterwards, we would always have a chat. I realized that Ali was a walking encyclopedia of magic. The last and most amazing chapter of our friendship together began 20 years after our first meeting at the Magic Castle. In 2002, we were the guest stars on the first annual Palace of Magic Festival in Falkland, Scotland. For the opening banquet, Ali was dressed to the nines in full Scottish regalia. He told everyone that his real name was William Wallace. I in turn told him that I was also from the Wallace clan. From then on, we always joked that we were somehow long-lost cousins, and he took the high road and I took the low road. We found our way back to our bonny Scotland. And so began 5 years of amazing magic festivals, from Falkland Palace to Stirling Castle. And besides starring in the festivals, Ali was also the honorary patron, taking on the officiating duties, giving out certificates, handing out awards. Whether on stage or off, for children or adults, he was always the consummate professional. But it was after the shows that were the most impressive. And that's when all we had to do was ask Ali the right question, and sure enough, he would launch into some amazing story about Paul Daniels or David Nixon, or being backstage at this gala or creating that illusion. He truly was this fount of knowledge. And so it was until the end. And what endures is his smile, his kindness of spirit, the beauty he held in his heart. He was a jester, a genius, and a gentleman, never to be replaced. And I raise a toast to William Wallace, my long-lost cousin, with a heartfelt note of thanks. Your wisdom was priceless, and your love for the art was timeless.